Welcome to Joburg. Today, I am your host, Leroy Viaggi. Joburg promises to come alive this month in a very big way with the official launch of the Arts Alive Festival. Now, it promises to offer an exciting array of activities, and we happen to be there at the official launch.
Well, we are here at the Johannesburg Civic Theatre to launch the Arts Alive Festival with the city of Joburg. They have a fantastic lineup for Johannesburg residents. The aim of this festival is really to put the city of Johannesburg on the international map when it comes to arts, culture and recreation.
I regard it as a stepping stone, and it's still going to be continuing. All the activities that are there are meant for the upcoming artists to actually be able to showcase their talents, to be able to, reach out to the world out there and say, here am I, and I'm capable of doing 1, 2, 3. So it's part of the development of these artists under the city of Johannesburg, and we intend for it to, to continue through sponsorships. I mean, we cannot, as a city of Johannesburg, be in a space where we'll be able to afford certain things that are required by these artists, because programs like this one, they create employment opportunities as well. A whole lot of people are involved behind the scenes whom, gain some experience and get to have a chance to actually be employed. So if the Joy of Jazz initiative can be a continuous, venture in a way, in other, atmosphere, so to speak, other than being it for a few days only. So, venturing out and having it continuing is very important.
The Arts Alive is 24 years old this year. I had the privilege of working on it from 93 to 2000, and then I was asked to assist last year in 2015. And it's basically a gift to the residents of Joburg, the city of Joburg. It celebrates Heritage Month, the beginning of spring, also to develop and promote the arts. And, Joburg we don't have the sea, we don't have the ocean, but we have arts. And Joburg's got the vibe. Joburg's a place to be, and it's in line with what Joburg has to offer in terms of culturally. And it's also about putting Joburg on the map, bringing artists from overseas and local artists and collaborations. So it's really a melting pot of so many things, and it does different things: dance, music, theatre, writing programs, poets, amazing. And we have an amazing African Women Writers Symposium. It's the 4th international one. Writers from the continent, from the diaspora. We have Julian Slovo coming out, celebrating and in memoriam of Nadine Gordimer. We have paid tribute to Phyllis Ntantala. She was like a feminist born before her time. And it's just a whole range of our acts. We have Queen Africa coming out from Jamaica, performing with Hugh Masekela. What a night! Hugh Masekela, reggae, jazz, and Queen Africa. And we also have like rock and folk. Dan Peklansky, who's like a South African guitarist, is like the 4th best rock guitarist. And it's like presenting him on the program with Dave Ferguson, Maurits Lotz, a whole range, Incarnatore, Josie Fields, Laurie Levine, folk, rock. So there's different things for different people. And then we also have like the Urban Clash program, which has never been done in South Africa, where we take all the genres, hip hop, pop, kwaito, house, and people only like sing 1 or 2 songs. It's like a real music battle without the blood, and it's happening on the 24th of September at the Soweto Theatre as a completely new concept called Urban Clash.
Nashina Mohammed for Joburg Today.
Don't stay on the sidelines, but be a part of the conversation by liking our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv, and following the real trend in Joburg on our Twitter account at Joburg Today. The Fakugezi Digital Innovation Festival wasn't just about connecting technology with creativity, but also collaboration, as was the case with the organizers of this event and that of its sister festival in Cairo, Egypt.
Cairotronica is actually a festival, or what we call it actually in Cairo, we call it symposium, of electronic and new media art. And it's the, let's say, the biggest in the North African and Middle East. We wanted to investigate the area between art, science and technology But of course, since we are coming more from the art background, then most of our work is actually concentrating in art. And Fakugezi is actually more a maker's community, or more a technological investigation, or more, let's say, oriented more. So actually, it was the best harmony together, the best mix together, that we can see what we can give as more art context, and we can give more as, let's say, engineering content, and then how we can actually collaborate and teach and learn from each other.
So what has been your impression?
Actually, I'm amazed, because we still work somehow in a form of gallery and museum, and that's normally where we exhibit art. And still, we didn't really invade the streets yet with the public in Cairo, and for different reasons. But here, when we came with the experience of Fakugezi, it was like all public, and the whole interactivity with the public is amazingly beautiful. And I think this is something really we should try in Cairo and should work on it, and like taking more this elite form from the galleries and museums more to the streets. And I think that the form, like the makers community, and the use of the technology every day for the public, that will actually help a lot.
If you look at digital art in terms of the trends, maybe the kind of technologies, the styles, what jumped out compared to what is happening here and in Egypt?
So everybody uses actually mobile phones or tablets or computers or even very simple electronic devices, but normally not as an art, let's say, tool. They use it more as an applied, useful device, like the phones are always made to make a phone call. So in this form, Cairo and Joburg is very much similar.
Now, lastly, how and where do you think can Cairotronica and Fakugezi work together in future?
We learned from Fakugezi of like going more to the streets, and we hopefully will help Fakugezi of like implement more art project in the festivals. So it's a learning and exchanging process, which I see it's very important to share knowledge, to share what we have, what we tried, and then maybe to exchange, but also maybe we come with new ideas together to implement, and hopefully to spread that not just only between Egypt and South Africa, but maybe also other African countries. I mean, our continent is very rich, and hopefully we can expand more and more.
Hi, I'm Mpo Pops Madikwani, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Well, that's it for today's show, but if you want to know more about what's happening in and around Johannesburg, you better check out our playlist. From me, Leroy, and the guys behind the scenes, till next time.